When I came into this community, this Xbox community, or just gaming community as a whole, I came for like what most people came for, to celebrate gaming, celebrate people creating content out of pixels and making characters out of their imagination that we grow to love and enjoy to play the story and the content of uh, their creation. It seems like now that gaming has become something more of a profit than love. We, the gaming community, have come into a serious problem, and it needs to be addressed in many ways than one. I don't have no bad blood against any console or any person. It was just me wanting to express my passion and my opinion with people that were in the same field as me. And on that journey, I've met some great people. Shout out to Zaire, Post Up, the real J Dub. Real cool guys that enjoy gaming for what it is. Gaming, like Mooch, Crap Gamer. Um, I started rocking with them because they was on Zaire's uh, social media YouTube platform, and what I'm saying, they became relatively like household names in the gaming community, if you want to say that. I even overlooked Crap Gamers using other people's content and saying that it was his to an extent. Mooch had a dope concept with his daily news blog, and he came out with this animated character, which was pretty dope. But then you started getting into their personal lives, and it became alarming to me. This is just dropped in my attention. I wanted to do this video, and it was well overdue, but due to personal reasons and just honestly trying to come up with a way to even address this has been relatively difficult for me. But we also, in any situation, have guys that are bad apples. It's supposed to be something that's supposed to be nice and cool about gaming, but when you start to bash a certain group of people, it becomes alarming to me. When I first started out, we was in the Facebook groups and Bang Bang group, and I met a couple cool guys that I thought was cool at the point. You know what I'm saying? But later on, find out their personal life doesn't match what they put on social media. Because I hold these guys to high regards because, you know, they did this in a sense of first, you know what I'm saying? They motivated me to want to bring out content. And then to see them come in this direction is just kind of disheartening in my opinion. When you look in social media and you see things where individuals are targeting a certain group, like a lot of hatred is coming towards a said group of individuals. Even when you have a guy like Crap Gamer who, you know, was a heavy Trump supporter and very much was supporting the border immigration law. I remember this because I had a back and forth with Crap Gamer and ended up blocking Crap Gamer because of this on social media, because of his stance. I just want to reiterate that these views and opinions are not of mine. I'm just reading what these individuals post on social media for everyone to see. And it started off, you know, again with Mooch. Japanese buy only Japanese products and defend their brand at all costs. Americans hate U.S. products and bash their own country. Shaking my head. Captain, hashtag Captain America. And Armed Wolf came and said something and reiterated in the statement saying, I'm hearing Japanese government are telling retail outlets to talk bad about Xbox and get people to buy PlayStation. Sad story. And then Moose replied with, I believe it. And I know this is real. The hate is real, people. All US and UK should not support Sony. And that's like a real heavy statement to stand on. So, this guy, and what's sad about him is just seeing who it is, and it would behoove an individual like this to not exercise this type of hate towards another group, because we know what that is. But he says, why I'm so anti-Japan. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy that we're going through this in 2021 when we've gone through so much as humans. It's pretty sad. And then there was another guy, this guy called Hebot, and he said things like, the Xbox community, it's time to call out Japan's developers and publishers for not putting their games on Xbox. And there's a few hundred people that watched this video, and that's relatively alarming in my opinion as well, that looking at today's society and the things that we're going through as a whole, as a society, not just individual groups, we are still pumping out and perpetuating this hate towards particular groups for no reason. With so much going on, I think we would eventually come together at this point, especially seeing how times are changing drastically. I do want to address one more thing before I head out. On the podcast, previously we had a guest, Kids Move on, and it was pretty much us asking his opinion, his views on this particular drawing that he posted up on social media, on Twitter. And I defended Kids Move, but not in a way that I hope that people didn't take it as. I defended Kids Move in the aspect of, when I saw the drawing, I didn't take that as a comparison to the George Floyd incident. And I took it as more of a console war aspect of him being a fan of Xbox, showing his display of him defeating a PlayStation or a PlayStation fanboy, a supporter. But it came into the political realm, and that part I do not associate myself with at all. Honestly, me and Kids Move, I personally reached out to Kids Move on a networking aspect, because I do watch his content, and I was learning how to do editing. So I decided to say, hey, I wanted to reach out to these creators, and he reached out to me and said, yeah, you can chop up and edit up a couple of my videos. I did. We had a blast with it. He submitted it on his channel. I submitted it on mine, just to help me to learn more about editing, as well as get my name out there. And I appreciate that guy for it. I appreciate him for that. But I do not know Kids Move on a personal level, so I don't know where he stands with certain things. And guys brought it to my attention to say, hey, he had two different versions of the drawing. Why would you have two different versions of the drawing, where it was him not kneeling on a pony in a PlayStation 5, and then he had one when he was? I don't know the guy who actually drew the drawing for Kids Move. I don't know. I was not in their conversations or their DMs, message back and forth on what their idea was for that drawing. I just took it as more so of a console war aspect, not on a personal level. But I couldn't see where people would, draw a comparison to the two. And also he brought up comparing something in the hate of like Martin Luther King on the podcast. I definitely don't condone that whatsoever. That is something that should not be played with on no grand scheme of anything. And I just wanted to make sure I put that in here as well. When we are talking on social media, and we are evolving ourselves around these like-minded individuals, you really need to filter out who is with you and who is against you. I don't support no anti-hate whatsoever. I'm pro-human. You know what I'm saying? If you feel as if you have to express yourself with hatred towards a group of individuals like that and bringing it to the gaming community, it needs to be addressed. I recommend everyone reaching out and saying, hey, I don't support this at all. I just want to, enjoy life and appreciate what video games have to offer, which is entertainment. Not on a political standpoint, but more so on a way to just release stress. You know what I'm saying? Have fun with your friends from all walks of life. It doesn't matter. Let's keep this gaming, guys. Let's keep this professional. Let's keep this in a sense of what it needs to be, just entertainment. Um, if you have those political stances and you feel like you need to address it in that manner, you guys should take it as such. If you support it, support it. If you don't, let it be known that you don't. And this is what I'm doing right now. I'm letting it be known I do not stand with any anti-hate towards any type of race or gender. It does not matter to me. I'm here to play video games and enjoy spending the time with the people that enjoy doing the same thing that I like to do. This is your boy Double O Melo. One love and God bless. Peace.